Alright, so I'm going to do a review of ChatGPT and some of the tools that you can use to help make your lesson plans even better. So just looking at it, you have to log in with your email, whether it's school or personal. This is one of my favorites, as well as Canva is. It's my new Google. So I just want to show you how you as a teacher can use it effectively to make your lesson plans even better. So starting out, this is your home page. You've logged in. It just asks, what can I help you with? So this can be kind of broad. So let's kind of break it down. So whether you want to use the voice or if you want to use your voice, I think you can also download this as an app on your phone too. A lot of these you can. Um, I'm just going to click here and start. One of the ways I use it to help my math lesson plans is I let it generate some word problems. So I'm going to type in math word problems, second grade students. All right, so I'm just going to put that in and it will generate some fun math word problems. Now, the way that I typically use this is I incorporate my curriculum, but I also add some of these in and change the names to some of my students' names. That way it gives kind of like a real life example and makes them feel more included in the problem. So it'll bring up a few different options of skip counting and money problems. So you're going to have to kind of narrow in on what standard that you're covering and what you're specifically looking for. So right now we're going over money. So I'm going to type in, give me more money word problems to use on a worksheet. Okay, so it'll generate it. And it gives me a couple of different options. So I have my word problems here. And so down here, there's a couple of different tools. You can upload files, search the web, think before responding, and view tools. So I'm going to actually click Canvas to collaborate on writing and code. So we're just going to click that, hit enter. And it is going to pull up it on the side. But I'll show you, it can actually generate and make a worksheet. So I'm going to say make this a worksheet, please. And it will generate it and turn it into a worksheet for me. It's thinking about it. Yes, here we go. So it's just going to change it and make it a worksheet. And I can copy it, change it, make it how I want to make it. And there you go. This is really great for exit tickets, morning work. You can add it into your lesson plan and change it how you want it to be formatted. If you think the problem's too easy, you can change it and make it harder. I just think that's a great tool. Say I want to make the questions harder. Make the questions more difficult. It'll do that too. So it'll change it and make it more challenging for students. So I just think that's really cool. I wanted to show another thing with reading real quick. So say we're reading a passage on poetry, and that's what we've been going over. So give me some second grade poetry passages with questions. But say I want it for an ELL student. Written, I get that today. For an ELL student. And it'll bring it up. And it brings up questions, and you can easily put it into a worksheet. I love it. If you splice this into Canva and you design it with AI there so that you have AI and AI, there you go. Makes your lesson plan a whole lot easier. Saves you time. And I'm just going to click that, put that in. It'll pull it up to the side so I can print it out. And yeah, it's ready to go. So I just think that's really cool. Um, I haven't really messed around with a lot of these other buttons, but I know that you can search for articles. So like an article on the life cycle of a butterfly, and it'll pull up what you need. So it'll search the web for you. So it will come up with a lot of different things that you need, and it's very resourceful. So I will say that you have to be very careful of making sure that everything is how you want it to be. AI only goes a certain amount, but you as the teacher have to make sure you're reading through everything and that it's correct and accurate. So that's always something to be mindful of. But it really does help save you time with lesson planning, and I just think it's a great tool to use. So my students actually kind of got on their Chromebooks and played around with it a little bit because they were curious. They wanted to use it for their research project, and I told them no. So yeah, you have to be careful of that too with your students. So I just think it's a great tool. So that's kind of a little bit of an overview of ChatGPT.